Hello, my name is KP and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be going over my plan, how to get ahead in 2024. Listen, it's time to get ahead of these bills. I know everybody is tired of just being behind or living paycheck to paycheck, at least feeling like you're behind. I know I am. So if that's something you're interested in, just keep on watching. Okay, I think it's important to first know why you even need to save. My reasons for wanting to save money is to have a peace of mind and financial security in case of emergencies, illness, loss of job, and other reasons. Also, to reach your goals and to live out your dreams. Do you want to travel, start a business, buy a home, or just meet life's goals like keeping a well-stocked pantry, keeping your refrigerator full? You need savings for that. To provide a better future for your family. As a responsible parent, you can make sure that your family's needs are met. You can also invest in their future, their education, or you can even start a family business that they can run later on. And then the last reason I want to save is for retirement. Saving for retirement, it can fund your desired lifestyle and ensure financial stability during your golden years. Starting early lets you take advantage of the power of compounding, and it gives your money more time to grow. Compounding just means that you make money off of your own money while you're investing. I also mentioned government assistance because I do realize that many people are on government assistance, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what it's there for. But I did want to mention the goal of government assistance. That is to support families and individuals in need as they work towards a more secure financial life. You have many different assistance programs in America. And the government does tell us to save for emergencies, but when you're on government assistance, they have limitations and they will cut you off if you save too much money. So the result is that you really cannot do both. So that's why we need a plan. And that plan will include saving, but it will also have to include getting off government assistance. And so since I'm speaking to people, I do want to put this disclaimer out there that saving money is allowed while on government assistance, but they do have a limit. In total, with cash, your checking account, saving account, any cards, prepaid cards, anything, Cash App, PayPal, with everything all together, you cannot have more than what I looked up. It was around $2,000, not exactly, but it's around that much. So do your own research to find the exact amount. When you get to that amount, or if you're saving money and you reach that amount, just know you need to look up your laws in your state, follow your rules for your government assistance programs. Everything is online. You can do a simple Google search to find any information that you need. If you have any questions, ask me, and I don't mind researching your state for you. I will do that. But just to be clear, providing false info on any government applications or to the government is punishable by federal law. So please don't go try them people. Don't go try to lie on no application. Don't go try them people, and don't be trying to sneak and hide money, because KP didn't tell you to do that. I plan to get ahead in 2024. The very first thing we need to do is to get real with ourselves. We need to know our money mindset. If you don't even know what you think about money, it's really hard to handle that money. If you think money is bad, then you're going to treat it that way. So you need to know what you think about money. Ask yourself the mindset questions I put in my other video, just to discover yourself, start to open your mind and see where your own head is at. I had to do that, and it made me realize that I thought money made people evil, and I thought only bad people, evil people had money and stuff, but I realize now good people do good things with money, and evil people do evil things with money. It's all about your mindset. It's not about the money. So another thing, going back to planning, you know, for financial future, for emergencies and things like that, we had a lot going on. When I first started saving, I started budgeting in cash envelopes in 2021, and I had saved over $6,000 in less than 7 months. And then we had an emergency happen, and I was gonna start again in 2022. Had started a little bit, but my husband ended up having surgery. He ended up with COVID pneumonia. He was out of work for months at the beginning of the year, and so there was that took most of that savings down through there. During that time, he was not doing the cash envelope system. I mean, you know, he wasn't interested in it. I just introduced it to him, and he wasn't interested. But when he saw that I had saved over $6,000 in less than 7 months, and it covered us through those emergencies that he had, he started saving as well. And so during 2022, he was saving. And at the beginning of 2023, in April, we had a granddaughter born premature. She was in the NICU for months. He was off work for months again, doing all the traveling and everything behind that. So just imagine how our savings just up and down, up and down. It was just going up and down. Like, we'll save some, but then boom, emergency happened. Save some, emergency happened. If we didn't have that money, I can't imagine how we would have maintained or made it through. That money, it helped lower the stress level. It helped keep us comfortable through those hard times. So it's very important to know your money mindset and even know why you want to save. And that's one of my main important reasons why I want to save. Also, I worked as a CNA for many years, over 15 years, and I worked in one nursing home for about 10 years. I worked home health, hospice, hospitals, sitting jobs, just CMA, Med-Aid, all that. The highest pay I made was $12.50 an hour throughout all of that. The highest pay I made was $12.50. And that's not enough. That would not be enough for a single mother with 3 kids if I didn't have a husband. So that's another reason too, to secure your future, because you need to supplement that income. If you know your money mindset, then that'll help you understand how you can increase your income, make more money, and then supplement that income. Also, me personally, I have about $1,500 worth of debt. I don't have any retirement plans because they were never offered to me. I just went through the motions like many other people in America, not even concerned about that type of stuff. So I just let it go. I didn't even worry about it. My husband, he has a retirement plan, but I never did. And it was never offered to me as a CNA on not one job. Even that hospital job, I didn't have the option for retirement. So, or if I did, they didn't tell me about it. I didn't know about it, and I was there for a while. So, it's not made obvious to us. So we got to look for this information. We got to understand this information. But in order to understand it, we have to understand our money mindset first. Okay, moving right along, the next step would be to gather supplies, which is the budgeting tools. Now, this is my own personal disclaimer. I have an Etsy shop, a brand new Etsy shop with one sale. I sell budget binders, blankets, and I'm adding to my shop little by little. So, if you are on government assistance, don't come to my shop. Stay away from my shop. I don't want you spending money with me. What I want you to do is go to the Dollar Tree. This little tablet I bought at the Dollar Tree, but it's old. It's a notebook that my kids had. I ripped out all the pages they wrote in. So use a free book that you have or a dollar book. This pen, I picked it up from a local place. So use your own ink pen that you have. You don't need that budgeting binder. You don't need the envelope. You go to the dollar store and you grab some envelopes. They sell different sizes, long, short. And then I got this box from, it was a Christmas gift inside. So just use an old box and rip that out, because it's just going to be my box anyway. So therefore, I don't want you spending money with me just because if you own government assistance, we need to start out the least expensive way possible. That's what I did. I started out with paper envelopes. I started out with a shoebox. I started out with a notebook, and I still, to this day, write my budget in a notebook. I do have a budgeting book that I have on Amazon that that teaches you the basics on how to get started with the cash envelope system. Now, I don't recommend you go buy that either, because you can do that right here. That is for somebody who is not behind in bills, that you do have money left over. You just need to reorganize your money. That will help you. That will help you. But this is for somebody who don't even know how to budget. So if you don't know how to budget, this is the way to go. That's more for people who already know how to budget, but you need to be introduced to the cash envelopes. So that'll help in that way. But again, I'm not recommending that you come over here and spend any money if you don't have it. Use what you have until you can afford whatever you need. Okay, so gather supplies, and then automatic savings, $5. Listen, you need to pay yourself first. We go out and we work for these companies. I worked for nursing homes and all that, and I never paid myself first, and I don't have a dime to show for any time that I put into those jobs. We need to pay ourselves first. That means that when you first get your paycheck, before you even see any of that money, you need money going into a savings for you. I suggest, if you have a checking account that your paycheck go to your bank and open a savings account, and I set up an automatic recurring payment of $5. Every time you get paid, $5 go into that savings account. Just leave it like that. I recommend starting with $5 because it's small and you'll hardly notice it. If you try to go too fast or go overboard and you already don't even know how much money you have to save, then you'll get over yourself and you'll be spending that money. But we need to leave that money alone. So right now, while we don't have a budget, we don't understand budgeting, just set it for $5, because that, if you get paid every week, that's $20 a month. If you can't save $20 a month, that's really a big problem. So just set that and forget it. Don't even think about that anymore. Okay, the next would be the financial goals. Now, I learned this from a YouTube channel called The Organized Money. She say that, and I agree, that your financial goals, you should set those up. I don't know if I'm wording it right, but focused around these main categories. You should set yearly goals for income, for savings, for debt, for budgeting, and for investing. That will be the very first page of our notebook. So we will get that done. And then we'll write out our budget and set it up. We'll do savings challenge with the envelope and the box. And then we also have to start tracking our expenses. So if we don't know what we out here spending, then we don't know where our money is going. We need to be tracking our expenses. Don't run away from the video, because that's not hard. And I know, when we start saying, okay, you got to do a lot of stuff, then, y'all want to run away. But look, it's not hard. We're going to get ahead, but we got to do this. Okay. We got tax refunds coming. So I know I get a good tax refund every year, and I budget that tax refund, and I budgeted all those stimulus checks. So this is what's really going to be a blessing to many of us. This is what's going to help us get ahead. We got to use that money to get ahead, but we need our budget for after those taxes. So taxes going to be around the middle of February. We need to have our budget planned out for the whole month of February and possibly the first week in March. That way we'll stay on track. When we get out here and get to spending that tax money and stuff, and we tired, we shopped all day, so we don't feel like sitting down writing no budget. The budget will already be rolled out. That way, all we have to do is just follow our own plan that we already made. So, if y'all ready, let's get into this budget. Let's do this. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is get into those financial goals. I wrote my financial goals down. 2024 financial goals. These are my own personal, but many people, you know, they are usually similar. Mine is with income. I started a business, so I plan to continue to grow that business and increase my streams of income. In the savings category, I plan to have 3 to 6 months worth of emergency savings saved up and to continue to pay myself first, $5 automatic savings or more. Debt, I do plan to pay off that $1,500 worth of debt that I have. Budgeting, I will definitely continue to budget, continue to save money. I'll start my sinking funds back up when I have more money saved up. And I definitely need to do better at tracking my expenses. That's something that I had a problem with before, but that's something that I plan to do better at now. Investing, since I don't have an option for a 401k, I do plan to open a Roth IRA and start contributing to that. As far as retirement, I put and max out. I looked it up this year. You can max it out at $7,000. And so that's what my plan is. It may or may not happen, but I'm gonna claim it on God that it's gonna happen because my income is gonna continue to grow, my business is gonna continue to grow, and those other streams of income that I'm working on are gonna be activated, I guess you'll say. I don't know. Anyway, I'm also working on some credit repair. I found some horrible mistakes on my credit that was really hurting me so bad, and I am working with Credit Versio. I've been working with them for a while now, but I'm doing it myself through Credit Versio, and it's working. So I'm waiting on some letters back from this, and then that's not a financial goal. That's just part of my 2024 goals. Also with this one, to stock my home with food and essentials. That's not really a financial goal either, but it will have its own budget category down the line. That's something that's important to me, and that's something that I know that I need to focus on. So these are my financial goals for 2024. That's the first page of my book. So that's what you need to do. Sit down and write your goals: income, savings, debt, budgeting, and investing. And then, you know, I throw in a couple more. You can throw in a couple more things that's important to you as well. That pretty much sums up the first part of this video. I will come back with multiple parts. I really don't know how many parts it'll be. I'll do a weekly budget, a bi-weekly budget. We'll just go over how to actually write the budget. I can't put it all into one video because it's a lot of information and it's too long. So go back, watch this video. This will give you time to go to the bank, set up your savings account, and do the automatic $5. This will give you time to go to the dollar store, get your supplies that you need to get started. So that's what we'll do. And then in the next video, I will come back and I will actually write out the budget for you. So if you found any value in this video, I ask that you please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video because we are getting it out the mud. What that means? We started from the bottom and we just gonna work our way up, and we'll make mistakes along the way. We won't get it right the first, I always say the first 50 times. You know, you won't get it right the first few times, but practice makes better. Practice makes better every time. The more you practice, the better you get. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.